because like I don't have my shit together when I wake up, so
You don't have your shit together once you're awake.
No. No, we talked about that in a previous episode. It takes me a good 2 hours to really get my brain jump started. I fucking can't do it.
I'm my dad.
I literally like will sit there and I'll like stare. Like I'm trying to like scroll through Facebook or something first thing in the morning, and I just sit and stare at like the same post and just read it over and over again until I realize like, oh fuck, what am I doing? And then I'll start scrolling again. Like,
no, man, shit like that. I'm my dad. I jump up and I'm like, all right, let's split up, gang. Like I become Fred from Mystery Inc., dude. Like, but then I also get pissed because you're like, I'll hear a noise and you're like, no, you go.
yeah.
Motherfucker, what?
Yeah.
Me?
Because I'm stupid.
That might be better though.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll actually shoot first, ask questions later. Because I just go down there and I grab the biggest knife out of the butcher block and I'm like, all right, fuckface.
You really do too. Or like a really like solid wood heavy freaking baseball bat.
Oh, I'm ready.
That sat under our couch for months after that for no reason.
I was ready. If I was out in the living room and something happened, all I had to do was scoop up that bat.
Yeah, if you could find
and
it,
I'm gonna fucking Richard Ramirez you. It's not a fence post, but like it could be.
Oh god, you know what the creepiest thing about that?
The fact that they were probably living in the attic and then they stayed for days and had to pass by Yosef's and Maria's bodies.
Not at all.
Oh, that perturbed me.
When you were telling that story, all I could picture is our woods and our backyard.
Do you see?
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the time that I saw someone out in the fucking, or thought I saw, I don't know. I was concerned it was like a crazy hobo or something. In the deer blind back there.
Oh, yeah. And you came back up and you made me freaking
go with me.
Grab my gun and
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you see why? But here's the thing. I was smart. I acted super nonchalant about it. I went, oh, fuck. I'm going to need Steven's help with this. Better go back up. Yeah. Yeah. Startled, but not stupid. No, that bugged me out that they stayed for days after. There was no...
Ate their food?
Food, lived in their house, took care of their animals.
Yeah, what is that?
Like, why do you care?
Right. And nobody...
And they didn't rob them.
Yeah, and nobody came to check on this family, like, after realizing they were missing from church, they were missing from school. Well,
yes, the guy sent the boys up there, which thankfully no one was still there at that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if those boys had, like, actually gone into that barn or into the house and, like, and they were still there?
Ooh, that would be bad for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That
was creepy.
Thank you.
Very weird. Yeah, you were telling me that, ooh, my next true crime is really spooky, and I'm like, all right, cool, good for you.
You fucking dick.
Good job.
Yeah. The Hinter Kaifeck Murders. It doesn't sit right with me.
No, it's very strange.
And I think it's because there is no motive and
there's nothing. Mm-hmm. They have nothing.
I didn't read shit that like, oh, Andreas was an asshole and like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody fucking liked this guy. He was just your average fucking guy is all like everything that I read. Yeah. And like the fact that he's actually like out talking to his neighbors and you're making casual conversation. Oh, I heard these weird footsteps in my attic. And they said, oh, hey, we'll come check it out for you, Herr Gruber. Like, that doesn't tell me that you're a dickhead to your neighbors. They at least like you enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Fucking weird. And yet I hear footsteps behind me at night and I say, no.
Yeah.
I just turn around, coffee cup and pot.
We don't do that here.
Stop
it.
You're going to act like a silly goose, go get in Mark's pond.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what's that? The Hinter what?
Hinter Kaifeck Murders.
All right.
You can't do it, can you? Do it.
No.
Do it. Try.
Hinter Kaifeck Murders.
Hinter Kaifeck.
Yeah, see, I don't do accents
it's throaty.
very well.
You were gonna do it. I saw it in your eyes. You were gonna do it.
You're good at being throaty, aren't you?
My mother listens to this.
On that note, I think that's it for True Crime Friday. A little bit shorter episode, but we greatly appreciate. We greatly appreciate you joining us and listening, and just overall really appreciate you sharing with friends. We see we have a couple ratings on Apple Podcasts now, so thank you for that.
I'd ask if they're good, but I'm too scared to know.
They are. They're all 5 stars.
What?
Yep. Yeah, I've been checking the analytics. And on top of that, I don't know how many we have on Spotify because Spotify doesn't really
let you do it until you have a certain number of...
No, they don't. They don't do ratings. But they also, their analytics system is really garbage. So, it doesn't show you a whole lot, but
Great.
I can tell you...
Now they're going to drop us. No, I'm just kidding.
That we now have right around 60 active listeners on Apple Podcasts. And I think it was showing me that 40 of them are subscribed.
Really?
So they have the show saved so that they get updates when we get new episodes. So that's pretty cool.
I know at least one of them. Thanks, Jules.
Yeah, well, I at least know 2 of them then. No, Cody's on Spotify. But no, we greatly appreciate it, and we're really happy that the resurgence of this podcast has been
well received.
Well received, very, very successful. And if I am thinking correctly, which I'm probably not, but when this episode airs here in about a week or 2, we will have a special Halloween episode or a bonus episode for you guys. Talking about our trip to Salem, Massachusetts. Hopefully, I can finally get somebody to burn Ashley at the stake because the bitch is a witch.
Balenciaga.
What?
You don't remember that from Coven?
No.
When they burn Myrtle?
No.
And they're like, do you have any final words? And this iconic fucking cunt goes, Balenciaga.
Oh, yeah. See, I hated that.
Favorite season.
No. So anyways, thank you again for listening, and you can get more information on the podcast at www.hhhpod.com. You are also more than welcome to email us. We do want to start doing an extra episode every week of listener stories, so if you have any true crime stories or paranormal stories or anything like that, please send them in to us at hhh.podcast22@gmail.com.
I want nothing more than to read listener stories, and I want to go into it blind. I want you to hand me an email and say, read this, you stupid bitch, and watch me just go ape shit as I react in real time.
And we will talk to you on the next episode.